we are talking about accidents. They happen, and unfortunately, oftentimes, people are injured, and sometimes, in the worst case scenario, it can lead to death. But so many times, the incidents that cause these accidents are preventable. And today we are talking to Amy Artuso, who is a safety expert with the National Safety Council. She's going to talk to us about our state in particular, and more importantly, things that we can do to keep ourselves safe. Amy, welcome to Good Day Live.
Good morning, Julie.
Let me start off by asking you, as far as accidental deaths go, how many people are impacted here in the U.S.?
So nearly 170,000 people die each year from preventable deaths, or what we more commonly hear referenced as accidents.
So when you think about accidental deaths, what types of things are we talking about?
So we're talking about things that can be prevented: drug overdoses, car crashes, falls, fires, choking, drowning. As part of National Safety Month, which takes place in the month of June, the National Safety Council conducted a survey to get a better understanding of public perception around preventable deaths, and more than 70% correctly identified car crashes as a form of preventable death. More than 60% correctly identified falls as a preventable death. Some people are still including natural disasters. That is not correct. And only 40% correctly identified drug overdose as a form of preventable death, when that is actually the leading cause of preventable deaths right now.
Now, I saw some of the information that you shared statistically for not only the state of Indiana, but also the state of Illinois, which is in our area. Now, when you mentioned poisoning, is that what you're talking about with drug overdoses, or is that something altogether different?
No, that is included, because we have had people surprised by those poisoning numbers. Poisoning includes any chemical that can harm a person, and so it's absolutely attributed to the opioid crisis that we're currently experiencing in the U.S. If we could find a way to decrease those numbers, it is very likely that the rate of preventable deaths overall would also decrease.
I'm curious to know, when you held this public opinion poll, did you ask Americans who they think is to blame for accidental deaths?
Yes, more than 60% identify individuals as personally responsible for preventable deaths. Only 25% associated the government as having responsibility, but it's actually going to take a combined effort of everybody: government, healthcare workers, employers, to all have the will and the commitment to implement safety practices that we know will end preventable deaths.
Well, as far as information goes, and where people could find some more information on this poll and what you all do you have a website?
We do. People should visit NSC, as in National Safety Council.org, and there's a variety of topics and safety recommendations available on that site. Right now, for National Safety Month, people can visit nsc.org/NSM for National Safety Month.
Well, some good information and certainly statistics we all should be aware of. Amy, thanks for your time today.
Thank you.